you can feel it. You have it in your gut. You feel it in your heart. You're like, you know what? This year is going to be the year that everything changes for me, from my life freedom, financial freedom, have amazing relationships, start my own business, my side hustle. This is what we're talking about on this channel. I wish everything for that, from that to you, and I'm sending you some good positive energy. Now in this video, I want to share with you the things that I've done in the past 10 years in order for me to change my life completely. And 2025 is yours. You just got to grab it. So I'm going to give you 3 points here, and let's just get to the first one. First one is enough with the researching. All right. Too many times when we have a business idea, or we're thinking maybe I should sell this or flip that, and I'm pretty good with talking to people, so maybe I should get into sales and quit my 9 to 5. Maybe I should transform my life this way or that way, whether it has to do with your health, your mental health, your physical health, or your finances. The number one thing is we get stuck in research. We start researching. Listen, even going to the gym, you're thinking about the gym, you're like, okay, but I need some gear. I don't have any clothes for the gym. I don't have nice shoes. What's the best shoe for me to start running? Maybe I want to start a triathlon or an Ironman. We get stuck in trying to figure out what the best gear is for us, and we haven't done anything. This is the research phase. The research phase happens whether you want to start a business, a side hustle, or change your life, your mindset, your physical shape. The research phase is absolutely normal, but we get stuck in it way too much because we are bombarded with different type of content nonstop, and we kind of like it. It's very comforting that we are trying to get as much information as we can from the topic that we want to get into, and it's totally normal. Now the issue here is that we find ourselves doing way more research than action, and this is the point number one, is less research, more acting for 2025. When I do consulting for small businesses and people that want to start their own business, they always ask me like, hey, what do I do? What am I doing wrong here? Like, I've been researching, I have all this stuff. And when I ask them, what have you done in the past couple of weeks, couple of days, the answer is usually not much. So people need to understand that we are habits that will stay in the comfort zone as much as we can. We don't like to be disrupted by things that are uncomfortable. So we tend to just stay in the research phase because it's very comforting. Now, what I tell them is first make your first dollar. Make sure that you made your first dollar, whether it's online or offline. I want you to feel that buck. I want you to feel that dollar in your hand. The second you start doing that, then you start falling in love with generating some money and actually making some money for yourself. You know, you came with an idea and now you're generating some revenue, which is beautiful. And this comes with everything in life. You just got to be the type of person that attacks and always are in the mode of I'm doing things, I'm acting, I'm making plans, I'm doing my thing. So once you've set that, and of course it starts with the mindset, the basis of everything, the mindset, thinking that you are the type of person that is always moving, always making moves, that you're not a slow type of human being, that you're fast, because the fastest people always win. You just gotta go, go, go on a daily basis. And of course, this is a mindset that you gotta pretty much deconstruct and then rebuild on top of. So as soon as you do that, a lot of things are going to change from the get-go. Now, when it comes to number two, is a lot of people complicate everything when it has to do with small businesses and side hustles. They think that they need a lot of capital in order for them to start. They need to take a loan from somebody, or they need to take a loan from the bank with high interest rates. They don't necessarily have to do that. There's a lot of ways outside of all that, and this is what entrepreneurs are all about, is thinking of ways outside the box and just try to figure out, how do I get into the game without all this leverage of finances. Ways to do that is, let's say, the third party business that I always talk about, which is you don't have to be the actual professional here. You can be the middleman between two people. And for example, when it came to carpet cleaning, I did not know how to clean a carpet. and today we're making over six figures only with that service. The way we do it is that we actually get into a partnership with a carpet cleaner, and we find customers that want to clean their carpets, and we just do the dispatching without these two people ever talking to each other. They're only getting filtered through us. And so like that, the carpet cleaner doesn't steal the clientele, and the clientele thinks it's us who are the carpet cleaners, and we just keep on building an authority in our local area until, well, the phone doesn't stop because people trust you as an authority as a carpet cleaner. So that's a great way to start generating some money without having to put tremendous amount of money on, the machineries and the employees that it takes to generate the type of money to do carpet cleaning. But this could be applied with everything. You can be the third party of every type of business. You just got to think outside the box a little bit, pick up your phone, be very uncomfortable, and try to stay away from this whole introvert thing and not wanting to mix out there and to network. I mean, networking is going to be one of the points of changing your life forever in 2025. And let's get right to it, actually. You don't know who you don't know, like straight up. Some people are going to bring you tremendous opportunities in your life and you haven't even met them yet. The second you start making the changes in your life where you are mixing out there, you're talking to people, you're going to networking events, you're going to these super cheesy business events, you're going to meet people out there, and maybe you're going to find the right person who's going to be your business partner, or is going to introduce you to somebody that's going to launch your business forever. Like, this is something that literally happened to me at the end of 2025, and right now we are doing something very big that I can't talk about yet, but soon I'll be able to announce like the things that pretty much will change my life forever, to be honest with you. So networking, mixing, not being afraid of going out there, even though a lot of us are introverts, we just have to kick that. We just have to kick that and be very uncomfortable. I'm just going to give you a last point before I go. And that one is to always know that there's a solution to problems, because problems will happen in your life. You will have a bunch of things happening, whether it's in business or in personal relationships and all that. You have to learn how to problem solve. This is going to help you for everything in your life. When a problem happens, how do you deal with it? Is it the emotional factor that comes in right away and you're not very rational? You're just freaking out and thinking about it over and over and can't sleep? Or are you the type of person that gets the information, sits down, thinks about it, and says, okay, so I'm sure there's a solution to this. There's always a solution. So what is it? Takes a pen and a paper and starts drafting some solutions to that initial problem. This is one of the things that I had to change in my life, because I used to freak out. I used to stress out. I used to have high anxiety. I did not know how to handle all these problems that were coming my way, especially as an entrepreneur. But the second I change my mindset completely, I don't allow the emotion to drive the vehicle of rationality. I just sit there, take a moment, think about it, and I decipher everything that I have to do, reverse engineer how to figure it out, and that's it. The answer is usually right in front of you, but the body and the mind likes to hijack, the emotion aspects likes to hijack the whole brain, and that's usually no bueno. So that's it. I just wanted to bring a few points for 2025. I wish you nothing but the best. This year is going to be a good one. Until next time.